Hello everyone, Namaste. I hope you're all keeping very healthy, very safe, and today we'll be talking about lower back pain, something also very commonly found in a lot of people today, primarily because of bad posture. Yes, I won't be wrong if I say 70 to 80% the contribution to our lower back pain is of our posture. Because we are constantly sitting like this, either on our phones, not keeping our back straight very often, constantly staying in one posture. So let's get started. And the asanas that we'll be doing today are amazing for your lower back, excellent to correct posture, excellent to relieve from all kinds of lower back, be it some kind of spasm, be it a nerve pain, sciatica. So let's get started. Alright, we'll start with lying down on the mat. The first asana that we'll do is Pavanmuktasana. Extremely good to give your lower back and your glutes the stretch that we are not able to give in our routine times. And let's get started. Keep your hands by the sides. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your right leg very gently. Fold it. Bring your right knee into your chest. Your left foot will be flexed inwards and your leg will be completely straight. Try and press your right knee as much as you can into the mat. You'll hold here for 10 deep breaths. Inhale. Straighten your right leg. Slowly bring it down. Exhale, lift your left. Fold it. Bring it into your chest. Same, hold here for 10 deep breaths. Your right foot will be flexed inwards and straight. Inhale. Slowly bring it down, and as you exhale, lift both the legs, fold it and bring it into your chest. You can hold them like this, depending on how much ever you're able to bring them in close to your chest, or wrap your arms around. Hold here for 10 deep breaths. On inhale, you will straighten your legs, slowly bring it down and relax. Repeat this whole thing at least 2 to 3 times. Pavanmuktasana gives a very good stretch to your lower back, to your glutes, and it releases any kind of nerve tension that may be around your pelvic area. The next posture that we are going to do is called Bandhasan, or very commonly known as bridge pose. For this one, I want you to fold your legs, bring your feet close to your hips, just a few inches away from your hips, and your feet would be as wide as your hips. Your knees also as wide as your feet. Place your hands by the sides. Inhale. Lift your hips off the mat. Try and squeeze the back of your thighs. Squeeze your hips. That will give you an additional push for strengthening your back and your hips. If your body allows, go all the way up. If you feel you're here somewhere, it's perfectly fine. Just try and push yourself as much as you can. You can start with holding for 30 to 45 seconds in the beginning. Go up to 1 to 1.5 minutes. Do it at least 5 times. Exhale, very gently come down and straighten your legs. The bridge pose or Setu Bandhasan that we just did is excellent for strengthening your lower back. It gives you just the right kind of resistance that's required to build the lower back strength. It's also a back bend because you're lifting the back against the gravity. It's also very good to strengthen your glutes and your hamstrings, which will also provide a lot of stability to your lower back. Our next pose is called Supta Vakrasana or supine spinal twist, which is excellent to stretch your entire spine starting from your cervical to your lower back. For Supta Vakrasana, I want you to fold your legs. Keep your feet as close to your hips as you can. Both your feet, both your knees together. Stretch your hands on the outside at shoulder level. Now inhale, take a deep breath. As you exhale, I want you to let both your knees drop onto your left and look at your right hand. Make sure that your right shoulder is completely touching the mat. Your knees may not be fully touching. It's perfectly fine if you find yourself somewhere here. Keep practicing, you'll reach there. Hold this posture for 30 to 45 seconds. Inhale, come back to center and then repeat as you exhale on the other side. Do this 3 to 4 times on both the sides. And then relax. What we just did is an excellent twist for your entire spine and a very good stretch for your lower back. As you all saw that we twisted on both the sides, so it also gives a good stretch to the glutes and the side of your hips, the side of your lower back, releasing any kind of nerve tension that there may be. Also very helpful in curing sciatica. What we're going to do next is Bhujangasana, which is an excellent back bend. For this, we lie down on our stomach. I want you to lie down on your stomach, both your feet close to each other, hands by the side of your chest and forehead on the mat. On inhale, I want you to gently apply pressure on your hand and slowly start lifting from your lower back. Try and keep your shoulders roll back. Make sure they don't come close to your ears. Shoulders nicely roll back and look up. It's perfectly fine if you find your feet slightly moving away from each other. You can also move your hands in the front depending on the kind of stretch that you're feeling. You may feel very stiff sometimes, so it's perfectly fine to move your hands and find your adjustment. Try and hold this posture for at least 20 to 30 seconds. You can start with 20 to 30 seconds and you can go on to holding it for a minute. Try and do this posture at least 2 to 3 times. Bhujangasana gives your entire spine just the right kind of back bend that's needed, starting from your upper back to your lower back. It's very good in releasing any kind of spasm in your lower back, any kind of minor vertebral displacements, and it just gives your spine a very refreshing stretch. What we're going to do next is called Shalabhasana, also lying down on our stomach. Let's get started. For Shalabhasana, I want you to place both your hands right under your thighs, your palms facing the ground. Your chin on the mat. You'll try and maintain your chin on the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift your right leg off the mat. Make sure that your pelvis is sticking to the mat. You'll feel the pelvic bone touching the floor. Lift it as high as you can. It can be here or here or here. It's perfectly fine. Hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Inhale, slowly bring it down. Exhale, lift your left leg off the mat. Inhale, slowly bring it down. And as you exhale, lift both the legs off the mat. Inhale, slowly bring it down and relax in Makarasana. Both your hands one on top of the other. Your head gently resting on your hands and your toes together, heels apart. Repeat this posture 2 to 3 times. Hold for at least 10 to 15 seconds. What we just did, Shalabhasana, is excellent to strengthen your lower back. You do realize that while lifting your legs, you're working against the gravity. So your glutes, your legs also feel a certain kind of strengthening, and any kind of spasm, any kind of tightness in your lower back will all be released with this excellent asana. So I hope you enjoyed the asanas. Please incorporate these in your daily practice. Do them as and when your body allows, how much ever you can push yourself, and please try and maintain a healthy posture. If you do these asanas every day, but the entire time you're hunching, you're not sitting with your back straight, then it's not going to make a difference. Keep your back straight, stay in a healthy posture. Don't stay for too long in any posture, in fact, and stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.